You are now listening to or watching the It Takes All Kinds podcast.
Yeah, and if you aren't, you can head over to Apple Podcasts or Spotify and listen to us now. Or head on over to Drib on YouTube and watch the video version as well.
And if you'd like to stay up to date on when we're releasing a new episode or any other fun information about the podcast, you can give us a follow on Instagram at It Takes All Kinds Podcast and on Twitter at ITAK Podcast. That's ITAK Podcast.
Without saying much else, we hope you enjoy this episode.
I think I'm doing it, right? What am I doing? All right.
Yeah, I'm
I think you have that. There it is. You got to that really fast.
I have the dock and the board pulled up.
You got all your boat sounds.
I got my boat. I got my boat down, and I got my bubba.
And that
And it's all right there. Right there in front of me. The court is in session.
Cork
And speaking of court, this is the Luka Doncic episode. Am I right?
Episode 77 of the It Takes All Kinds podcast. We're recording this on Sunday, August 21st. You'll be hearing this on Friday, August 26th. Guys, let's just get right to it. I will be in New York when you're hearing this, maybe.
I'm just kidding. That's fun.
It's not funny,
That's
dude.
the second time in under a year you went.
I know. I was bragging to my brother about that. No, I was telling my brother about that because he's like, "You were just there in December," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's kind of how it works when you're an influencer."
I did not mean to press that.
It's okay. Yeah, I will. If you listen to this on Thursday night or Friday, because if you don't know, secret club here, only the secret club listeners know that you get the show a whole night earlier than when we say it comes out, because we say it comes out Friday, but it really comes out Thursday night. Let's rewind that. And then I head back home. I leave Tuesday to head down to New York, and I come back from New York Friday night. And then I have to record. I have to go shoot a wedding the next day.
You have to go record a wedding.
I have to go a wedding the next day. Don't have my gun pulled out. Don't have my gun out right now. Otherwise, I'd shoot it off. So, really looking forward to that.
He's gonna shoot up that wedding. Like he is ready to shoot.
I'm gonna have my cameras. I was gonna say something way worse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my cameras all over that.
I'm gonna have my cameras aimed and pointed in.
I'm gonna have them pointed and ready to go. Whenever that red dot on that pastor's head.
Yeah. And the church music stops playing.
You know, when I was young,
you ever watch Batman?
When I was young, pastor's head meant something else.
Mm.
So New York, really looking forward to it. In case you don't know why I'm going, because why the fuck would you?
That's why you're going.
I'm going for Pookers.
Snookers.
She's my favorite Jersey Shore character. I'm going to I'm really on it with those today. I'm going for the officers. I'm going for the officers.
Snookers. She's my favorite Jersey Shore player. Snookers.
I'm going there for the Office Hours live show on Thursday morning. Otherwise, I would tell you guys to come say hi to me, but I should have said that last week. You really look like the purple lizard guy from Monsters, Inc.
Oh, Randall.
Yeah, you really look like him right now. The way your body's morphed. You're really doing great
shirt's
things
a little
with your
tight.
body. It is. It's not too bad, though. Good V-neck.
Is it? It is a V-neck.
It is.
It's not a deep V-neck, though.
No, it could be
nowhere
deeper.
near.
I'd like it if it was deeper. Thursday morning doing that, and then probably, hanging out at some of Tim's shows those few days. I wish I could be there Friday night because that's his last show. But honestly, it's probably better because it'll free up more guestless places anyway. So I don't know which days I'm going. I'd like to go every night, but that might not be feasible. I don't know. I don't want to be that guy. I'm not that guy, pal.
You're not that guy.
Well, I don't want to be like, I want to take up spots every single night.
Trust me. You're not that guy.
But if I can, I'll do it. But yeah, really looking forward to that. Going up there and doing that show should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to doing a lot of things, and I'm sure I'll come back with a lot of stories. Hopefully, it looks like we got some. From what I can tell, I don't know for sure, just because it's not something that I set up all the time. Team Fortress 2.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like we'll have some pretty interesting guests coming on.
All right, there we go. That's a little.
From what
It's
I mean,
little preview for everybody in current time and everybody
after time.
I mean, everybody in past time, because this really brings together the two universes, the current and the present time. Have you ever watched Avengers Endgame?
No, I've never seen it. I'm
fan.
not looking forward to flying out super early on Tuesday, but that's kind of my fault.
You gonna stay up all night?
God in heaven, I hope not.
God willing.
But
God willing, I
that's
stay
2
up all
days away.
night.
God willing, I stay up all night. If the coke keeps going.
My perfect night: 2 beers, weed, blow, piss, cigarette, weed, blow, just like in that order.
Glad you threw the cigarette
And then cigarette, and then I pass out, wake up in my bed.
Wake up with throw up all covered on my body.
Yeah, white T-shirt full of vomit.
Laying next to a man I've never met.
Right.
So really looking forward to that. Should be a lot of fun. Thank you if you came
Detachable
up
penis.
and thanks if you came up and said hi to me. Appreciate that because I need all of the ego boosts I can get these days.
He needs a little booger sugar. I mean, ego boost. I'm sorry.
Sugar booger. But yeah, super excited about that. Can't wait to come back and rave all about it. I can't wait to come back and rave. Please don't shoot me. This is a stick up.
Stick 'em up.
Excuse me, Mr. Banker. This is a stick up.
Wow, these are massive donks. Dorns.
These are some of the biggest.
These are some massive don'ts.
These are some of the biggest darks I've ever seen. Should we get right into the taste test, or do you wanna show off your Trump impression?
No, I'll do it while we do the taste test.
Oh, okay. You're gonna do it while we do that.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody.
We've got Donald
shoot,
Trump on the
know what?
line.
I did
Not the Donald.
Oh, you're already doing it. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sure, pal.
Well, that's my impression of my impression.
This is gonna be really loud.
That is really loud.
I don't know if I prefer this.
I'm not sure I like this one.
Let's try a
Did you
different
just
one.
slow it down? Like, what was
Yeah, let's go with this.
This sounds like the
Hey,
word
guys.
chunga.
Hey guys, we're in the jungle today doing this taste test. We have a interesting Coca-Cola to try that I didn't even.
I gotta clean my palate first with Dr. Pepper.
Right. I didn't even know was coming out. It was so weird. I was literally at the grocery store and I was like, what? And it must have, I think it was literally the day or a day after that Coke posted that this was coming out, which I don't follow Coke because fuck Big Pharma.
Do I get to hold it?
Yeah, I'll let you.
Okay.
But it's the Coca-Cola Dream World.
Ooh. I don't have any like cool
Limited
sounds.
edition. Limited edition. A bit exhibition. It's got a cool blue can. It's the mini cans, just like the Starlight was.
It's
which I
got
did
the
really
same
like.
color palette as the San Diego Padres City Edition jerseys. Can you put a picture up on screen?
Yeah, I got you. And there's the picture.
There's a picture.
I'm gonna crack it open. So, I'm very interested in trying this. I really did like the Coke Starlight a lot. The marshmallow Coke was meh. Starlight so far has been my favorite of the like weird Cokes that they've been coming on.
I mean, like literally the same color palette.
It's still blue. Are you high?
I'm sorry, their hat has blue on it.
Okay, yeah, sure. I don't see any green, but sure.
That what? Oh, on the can.
Do you want to crack yours open before I give her a schmeal? Before I give her a schmeal?
Oh my god, I can smell it. It's like marijuana. Nah, just kidding. Ooh. I was gonna. Whoa, this smells like alcohol.
Kinda.
That was my. Are we in Skyrim right now?
I think so. It's called Teasing the King.
Oh!
Oh! Play a different song. Yeah, kind of smells. It smells very familiar to me, but it smells also like watermelon. So I don't know.
Smells like
It smells like a puke coming in.
yeah. It smells like White Claw to me.
Really?
Yeah.
You're on something. I think you're fucking crazy.
Okay, let's go.
What? I also just like these mini cans.
Yeah.
Are like
These mini cans.
mini cans. They also have these. They only have mini cans or bottles,
Yeah, no.
which was the same with the Starlight. I would too. I don't even know. My tongue.
This
is
has
also-
me thinking, what the hell am I drinking? What the
hell
hell is
am I
going on?
doing?
What the hell is going on? These look exactly like the San Diego Padres, and those San Diego Padres. They got dopers on their teams. They got lots of dopers. They got dopers galore.
Juan Soto, no longer a doper. Oh, wait a minute. He's on the Padres. He is a doper. I got a little mixed up thinking he went to the Nationals, but really he went to the Padres.
He was on the stinking Nationals. They're sponsored by the Democratic left-wing media, the radical leftists.
They're sponsored by the DMCA.
There you go.
I'm getting... What are you getting from this?
I don't know what this is. I don't know. It doesn't taste like anything to
Super
me.
dramatic
Like
YouTuber impression. I don't know.
I don't know what frankly, guys, listen, I'm having a lot of trouble right now trying to comprehend just what the hell am I drinking.
What the hell am I drinking? What
Thank
the
you.
hell am I doing? That made me think of something like this.
Yeah, you're right. This has that same flavor to it.
Hold on, I'm going to do an intro. You ready?
When will people realize that the atrocities being perpetrated by the FBI and DOJ are having to do with the raid and break-in of my home, Mar-a-Lago? After years of other atrocities and unthinkable violations of freedom and the law, this has been going on for years.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play. Today we're going to be seeing how much
From
redstone
the moment I
can
came
eat.
down from the golden escalators in Trump Tower right up until the present, at some point you have to look down at what took place in the past to determine what is going on in the present, and
Wait,
nothing
wait,
has
wait,
ever
wait.
happened like that.
Wait, can we do a can I do a dubstep Minecraft intro, but it's Trump?
Yeah.
Or not, no, can you do sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Can I play the music for you to do it?
Yeah, I can
A
do that.
dubstep Trump
Yeah.
Minecraft YouTuber overhyped intro. Okay, let me
Okay.
find the right song. There we go. Let's try this one. Yeah. Wait, you gotta wait till after the beat drops, okay? Don't get too excited.
It's gonna make a minute 10 in.
That's fine. It's kind of a long song.
That's why it's gonna be a minute.
It'll
10 in.
hit. You'll know when it hits. And you'll know when you hear it fading down. That's when it's your time to shine.
What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Donald Trump. They call him the Big Red Orange. I'm going to be coming on, and I'm going to be coming all over Minecraft. I'm going to come on. I'm going to mine. Today's objective. We're going to be making so many. We're going to be making so many diamond pickaxes. I'm going to be making more pickaxes than is probably capable in the whole entirety of Minecraft. It's going to be very bigly. Get ready. Mar-a-Lago. Russia, Russia, Russia. Lion Hillary. Hillary for prison. Witch hunt.
So yeah, it
We're
doesn't
going
really,
on a
it
witch
doesn't-
hunt in Minecraft.
It doesn't really taste like much to me.
Yeah, I don't really know what this is. I have no idea what this is.
I mean, nothing, man.
From the ingredients I'm reading, the ingredient list here, guys, I don't know what I'm reading. Have you guys ever heard of Atlanta, Georgia? I've never heard of that ingredient before.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but what the fuck ingredient? What the frick ingredient?
What the hell? What the hell am I reading?
What the frick ingredient is scan here for more food information?
Metal can? Metal can.
Metal can. We'll hate him.
You didn't let Trump finish his rant over here. Nothing has ever happened like that, and which is going to be going on in our country right now. The law enforcement of our country has become that of a third world nation, and I do not believe the enemy will stand for it. I'm sorry, the people. The people will stand for it. I don't misspeak. Wow.
Wow. Was that it?
No, there's a lot more.
Oh, shit. Are we done with it, though, please?
Yeah. I mean, like, it is a lot. Look at this.
Oh, yeah. Are you done reading that, please?
You better be done.
You better be done, please. Wow, that was fun.
You're fucking crazy.
So somebody in Gail from Taste of Home, talking about Coke Dream World here, said, I can't identify.
It's so easy to just transfer into it, I'm telling you.
I've been trying my whole life.
I'm trying to imitate the Don.
I've been trying to transform my whole life. I'm turning my life around. I'm starting to stock my closets differently.
I'm wearing suits everywhere I go, including the golf course. I spend a lot of time. That's where I buried my wife.
I'm going to say something. This is just as Trump. I don't mean this in a bad way. Maybe I'll cut it out. I've got this nice Oriental woman. She has been stocking my closets full and making them do really nice, tight things, and I can't figure out how to do it. That was just Trump, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
So Gail from Taste of Home said, I can't identify what the fruit is in the drink, but there's definitely I don't know what that is, so I'm skipping it. I asked my teen daughter to try it and nailed down.
There's definitely a Carmen Miranda's hat-inspired tropical fruit edge.
I got no idea what that is.
What the fuck does that mean?
I also don't like having...
What the hell does that even mean?
I also don't like having teen daughter and nailed down in the same sentence. It's kind of a weird thing to put, but whatever.
Hey,
that's Gail for you.
That's her prerogative.
I asked my teen daughter to try and nail down the fruit, and her response was yellow Tic Tacs, which...
I feel like
I
asked my teen daughter to try and nail
Minions?
down the fruit, and her instant response was yellow Tic Tacs.
I think she has a point, as the taste is more candy sweet than anything grown in nature, which I'll agree with. It's more just like...
It's fruity.
It's more like they just
like that. It's
put artificial sweetener into a regular Coke. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now that you mention it, there is that underlying Coke flavor in this one.
And it is it's very cokey.
Yeah.
Is the new term.
Coca-Cola. There's going to be a lot of Coke in this one, eh? We got a lot of
it's
Coke.
not like a specific fruit. It is
I'm not
fruity.
I'm not sure what this is, eh?
Eh? I don't know, eh?
I don't know.
We don't drink these up in Nova Scotia. I've never had one of these before.
Why don't you come and lay down
it is
with
very nail down my teen daughter.
Why don't you come nail down this flavor with me?
Nail down this fruit with my teen daughter, eh? Please. It is fruity, but it's not very specific. Sweetness does carry a kind of citrus edge. Kinda. So fruit was perhaps adjacently involved. Yeah, I
get that.
agree.
Okay, listen, I understand this is supposed to be like a virtual magazine or whatever, but you don't have to use all these fantastic words. Just say it tastes like fruit.
Man. You got to.
And especially saying the citrus edge and a tropical fruit edge.
Citrus Edge was my favorite mobile game where you slice it.
Oh, yeah.
Citrus Edge.
I think that was Fruit Ninja.
With the ninjas.
What's up, ninjas? I'm a juggalo. I have to come clean.
This doesn't taste anything like Faygo.
This doesn't taste anything like Faygo. No, actually, this probably tastes closer to Faygo than you think.
Can you say that anymore?
Can you say that? Don't you?
I also don't know if saying "What's up, ninjas" is the most is the best thing to say either. But guys, guess what? The clock doesn't stop there. We have another taste test coming up for you in just a few moments. So why don't you hang tight and we'll be right with you.
Wait, hold on. Give me a second. Give me one more second. Give me a second. Here we go.
Don't care. Still don't care. I don't care. Don't care.
That's actually really scary. Welcome back, everybody. I'm just kidding. There wasn't even a break there. There wasn't a break for the audience.
But there was
So
for
what
us.
we've
It's
got-
been hours. Go on.
So what we've got here is the, I suppose, hopefully new.
I don't know. I feel like it's something that's been around for a while.
Yeah, like
Been on my
2012 or something
radar
like
for
that.
years.
So we have from the makers, Serious Bean Company. We
Is that
have
really what they're called?
Serious Bean Company.
That's great.
Small batch, big flavor. We have the Dr. Pepper Sweet and a Bit Sassy Baked Beans. And it says made with brown sugar and the 23 flavors of Dr. Pepper. So I'm a big Dr. Pepper fan, as some of you may know. There's not that many different flavors of Dr. Pepper out.
That's true. Dark berry was a new flavor.
Yeah, that was, but like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't experiment. They don't, stray away from the brand of Dr. Pepper,
Right.
much like Coke does. But what we have here is a food item from a soda maker, which
Doesn't really
doesn't
happen.
really make sense. It would be like having like a Coke burger or a Pepsi fries or Pepsi chicken.
Back in my day, Coke burger was, well, I'll let you figure it out.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and try it here and wash it down with some Dream World limited edition Coke.
You know, the only soda food items I've had are candy. I don't think I've ever had
Oh,
a
yeah. I
savory
didn't even think about that.
food item.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
I've
Yeah.
had like you put like 7-Up in cake or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, club soda.
Yeah,
A little bit of club soda.
soda.
Yeah.
Eh? But I don't think I've ever
Hey,
had
I'm walking in.
I don't know if I've ever had maybe I feel like there's like Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce too.
I think there is, but I've never had that.
I haven't either. And I might have just made it up. Who knows? Do you want to grab me a paper towel?
It's plugged in. Sorry.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's all right. Wow. You gave me just one little strip, huh? That's all I get, I guess. 2, huh? Not even a full one. Please don't give me any more.
You sure?
Yes. You keep that for you keep the change.
Got to plug this back in. Got to charge. Got to charge
Right,
the paper towels.
It's almost out. I just ate and I'm not very hungry, so eating something doesn't sit right with me.
Hold on. Can you turn on this mic?
Oh yeah.
Turn off.
Are you gonna do stand up?
Yeah. What's going on YouTube? So what we have here. Go ahead. Stir it up real quick. Stir it up.
Okay.
For me. Can't tell if that's a spoon or.
You guys at home. All right.
That's cool, guys.
So we
That's
got
really
some-
cool.
We got the beans here. Shall we try them?
Yeah, let's try 'em. Let's jump right into the bean pile.
These things have been staring me down all day. Now I like baked beans,
Yeah.
but you love baked beans, and that's not even a joke.
This is my stand up. This is a little known fact about me. For almost an entire year or 2 of my life, I ate baked beans.
I really
kindergarten-
am starting to think you were malnourished.
Kindergarten and 1st grade, I literally would only want to eat beans for dinner. So I did.
Wow.
Bush's baked beans. My mom would pick out the pork. Not kidding.
Why is that?
I didn't like it. The texture.
All right, I
I'm
get it.
I'm a big texture guy.
I've always said that about you.
Yeah.
Are you still a texture guy?
Do
Do you work in
I like texture packs.
Do you work in textometry?
Like Minecraft.
We going
Minecraft?
for it? Here we go. That was really hot.
I literally do not taste any Dr. Pepper with these.
Certainly not. Hmm. Ooh,
They're good.
I don't think so. Too much like mustard. Tastes like mustard. And they're very sweet, like way too sweet.
Sweet beans.
Like the Brits would eat this shit, mate. Trying to get a nice pool going on here.
Whenever you're done with this, can I have the rest?
Absolutely. You want me to put them back in the can?
Would you please? I'm going to drink it with a straw. That was so good. I'm never going to have it again.
And that just about does it for me. Do you want to go put them in the fridge?
Put them in the fridge. No, I'm just going to eat them right here.
Right now on the show?
Who's
I'm
gonna
gonna
stop?
shout out.
Who's gonna stop me?
I guess
You?
I
You're
guess
gonna
that's
stop
a
me?
Good point. I really don't like those. Sweet and like
I have 2 more cans, so
very tangy. Well, you eat them, man.
you go for it, man.
I might stop you here, but I won't stop you at home. I can't stop you at home. I've tried.
Just go ahead and let me know when you need me to chime in.
Yeah, that'll make a fun show.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go Gavin. Your turn. Oh man.
Let's go back to the Gavin eating beans cam.
Let's go to the Gav can, the bean can. It's like a POV of the beans. Dude, if
We
I had
should
a
do that. We
if I
should
had a
do that.
GoPro, I would put it in that
Yeah.
thing of beans. My GoPro doesn't work anymore.
Ah, you fuck.
Snapped it right in half. I get choked up about it.
Yeah. That should definitely be a bit if we ever get anywhere with anything.
Wow, Gavin, really putting things in perspective today.
And
aren't
we're cut back to the Gavin Bean Cam, and it's like a live show, but
you? Right.
I'm continually eating beans for the entire show.
like a lot
lot.
at a time.
Like-
You're not even swallowing
Yeah,
the beans
no,
you've already put in your
Yeah,
mouth.
like just constantly going down on them.
Your mouth is just full. Constantly going down on them is interesting. Oh God,
It's hot.
something just happened. Did you just figure that out?
It's hot
Why did it take you 3 bites to figure out it was that hot?
because there's juice. I wasn't eating the juice.
Keeps it. Well, that was our. You guys got a little treat. So don't ever tell us you never asked us for shit.
We gave you a fucking gift.
And you better be happy about that and give us 3 Patreon tokens.
Ding, ding,
For the
ding.
Patreometer.
That's the tokens coming in. Ding, ding, ding.
I've been checking the Patreometer all day. See if it'll go up and no dice. Gavin.
I'll put the beans away.
Okay.
But I'm sticking with his mic. I like
Can you
it.
put him in my drawer?
Yeah, no problem.
How are you, man? I didn't even ask you how you're doing.
Oh, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. I'm gonna play the Carson role here. Oh, you're going to New York? That's fun.
I asked you though.
I know.
Unlike somebody. Going back for the
Like
beans.
who?
Oh, the beans I was talking about.
Well, there's meat in this. No way. Actually, never mind. That's just a chewed up bean I threw up.
No, that's just they actually put the pull tab from
Yeah,
the
the Dr. Pepper.
can.
The ground up spice.
Ground up spice. How are you, man?
Fine. Tired. I worked. Don't rub my feet.
You've always asked me to.
Yeah, no.
You've always wanted that.
I know. Yeah, I worked the morning shift this weekend for the first time in forever and figured out where some parts of the hospital where I've never been before. So,
Why'd you figure that out just in the morning?
because like the morning shift, they deliver certain stuff and they don't deliver it at evening because it's not open. So,
Are there people who are there like frog in my throat? Are there people
there?
Are there people who are there like even earlier than the morning
What the
shift?
hell?
What the hell are we gonna do without men? Are there people who are there like
During the night?
so does the night shift last until like 7:30?
Yeah, 7. Wow. Like, they last until 7. So they come in at like, some of them come in at 8:30, some of them come in at 9:30. They last until 7.
Holy shit. They
But
better
it's 7 on, 7 off.
Oh, so there's another night shift.
Uh-huh.
Wow. That is a world I never hope to live in.
By the way, for the viewers who are listening at home, I am drowning these beans in Dr. Pepper right now.
Yeah, you might have man more to those beans.
Might have been the beans.
Right. You actually this time I know for sure you actually go back to school tomorrow.
True.
You actually in our time, Gavin goes back to school tomorrow. In your time, Gavin's been in school for a whole goddamn week.
First class, 9 a.m. Biopharmaceutics. Boom.
But you've had 8 a.m.s before. So
I have had 8 a.m.s before, and it was a fucking math class, so
Oof.
I've made it before. I went to all of those, I think. I
Now-
only missed maybe one class of that.
Now, when I was in college, we only had math classes. We didn't have fucking math classes.
Oh, yeah. No. Sorry, let me rephrase. We just had a math class.
Oh, okay.
No, there was no, like, fucking sessions there.
Oh, jeez. Wow. I
Yeah.
was thinking about going back to school for a minute.
I know.
I actually
Pretty tempting, I know.
While you were saying that, I just had somebody enroll for me.
I had somebody rolling the beans for me.
I had
while
someone
you were...
roll for me. So you go back tomorrow. How many classes you got tomorrow? Oh, great. He's going to pull out this guy.
I actually don't know.
Great, dude. Freshman doesn't have
2.
Freshman,
No, wait. Nope. I have 3. all 3 of my classes are in the same day on Monday. I am taking 3 classes. That is it.
Wow.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Just this
Biopharmaceutics.
semester?
Yep. Well, in a lab, but 3 classes in a.
Do you get a day off?
Nope.
So the 3 classes are literally every single day?
No, it goes.
Oh,
It's like
labs.
3, 1, 2, lab, 1.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
What time are you done on Friday?
3.
That's not terrible. But that's your long day, isn't it?
There's not really a horribly long day for me.
Oh, okay. I thought you were telling me you had a really long
No,
day.
actually, I don't.
Well, I was
Well,
wrong.
actually, I take it back. I do have a long day because I have work on Thursdays. So I have to be up at sitting in my seat in lab at 8 a.m. and then stay at work till 10:30 on Thursday.
That's a
That's 14 and a half hour day just being awake, and that doesn't
Right.
count doing homework when I get back.
So when you do work weekends, will you work Fridays?
No.
Okay, so you know
it's
you
I
won't
know
work
for
any
a fact it's
Fridays.
never Fridays. It's
Nice.
I'm working Saturday and Sunday evenings.
Nice. That's not bad.
Yeah,
You
I'm not a
don't
morning
have to do
person, so
Fridays?
it's not gonna happen that I'm working.
Right. And now you can work. Now you can go out and party on Fridays.
Yeah, that's what I've been known to do.
Yeah.
A lot of people know me for going out on Fridays if I have work the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I do.
Um.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I am still kind of like moderately scared about getting COVID, and I'm very conscious of that.
Really?
Because that's still a thing.
I'm about to fly on a plane with no fucking mask.
Yeah, there
How
you
about
go.
That?
Fuck the
I'm gonna
masks.
wear-
No, but
no.
it is just kind of like a conscious thing of me that I don't want to go out for too long because I feel like the longer I'm out, the more opportunities it is for COVID to find me in some
Right.
form. So I'd rather not. And it's just
I
it's
don't
just-
blame you.
I mean, I do not want to catch it for a third time. So it'd
Right.
be great. Be great if I didn't.
I don't want to catch it for a first time.
Yeah, there you go.
Still, I don't know. I don't know anything
Yeah.
about immune.
You have no friends. That's what that means.
I have no blood, actually. So.
He
you
just
know.
deflates right here. On
So
camera.
watch yourself.
Yeah. So looking forward to it. I have
You excited to start school?
That's the thing is that I have a love-hate relationship with school where it's like I'm able to it gives me an objective to live.
Jesus Christ. Just got
No,
dark
but it's
in
just
here.
like it gives me an objective to do things. Like I have to
Right.
wake up. I know I have to do something. There's not the constant lingering like it was all summer that I'm forgetting something. I should be doing something. I need to be,
Oh, God.
like that feeling. But and I'm not kidding when I say I had literally nothing to do. And whenever I finished my top drugs, over the counter medications,
But
non-prescriptions.
you like learning?
Yeah, I that's the thing is that I hope I'm able to dedicate more time. I have an idea of what I'm gonna do to like make sure I like get it pretty down pat.
What do you mean by that?
So what I plan on doing is because I did the lab values and I did the lab and I like the lab, like the blood lab I did last week. I got the lab values back, and they aren't bad, but it's just my high density lipids, which are the good lipids.
You're talking about your blood.
My blood,
Okay.
my blood, my blood running through my veins. We bleed blue. Bleed red, white, blue. These colors don't run. The high density lipids were like lower than what they're supposed to be, but the bad lipids were like normal level, so they weren't high. It wasn't
Okay.
like, oh, I had low this and I really high this. I just what I want to do, and I'll see if I can do it tomorrow. I want to wake up at 7 a.m. every day, and every day besides Thursday, at least make an attempt to do some sort of exercise. Whether
Okay.
that's running.
And that's going to help your lipids?
should.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I eat pretty poorly, but there's literally nothing I can do to help that right now. Like, it is what it is.
Sure.
I want to eat what I want to eat,
Right.
and that's just what happens.
No,
so.
I feel you.
That's what ends up happening because I just eat what I
Right.
eat. But I want to wake up every day at 7 a.m. and get on
Nice.
that consistent schedule of that, and that includes the weekends. As much as I may not like it, but it does need to be waking up at 7 a.m.
I'm
so
still
I have.
fighting. I've been fighting for years to. I've been out in
It's
the
not gonna
streets
happen.
fighting.
It's not going to happen probably for
No.
the first like while, but I do want to,
Yeah.
because like I went to the gym like I think maybe like 3 straight days last year, and I was like, wow, that was a lot. I'm never going again.
Right, but you keep it like consistency.
Yeah,
it just
but
gets
it's
better.
like so it's like if I just have and I watch like, there's a whole bunch of TikTok videos about fitness and stuff like that, and there's a lot of stuff out there, but just about fitness. But rest is like always the main one. You can argue about everything, but and like the workouts, the depth, the frequency, the reps, the all that stuff like that. You can do whatever, and how high the weight should go or how low the weight should go.
The steroids,
the Trinabol, those kinds of things.
Yeah.
But one thing that's consistent throughout all of those training programs and just training in general is just sleeping. Sleep is always sleep is the consistency. So
right.
I do want to try and be a little bit more health conscious. But I'm not in bad shape by any means. I'm not.
No, of course not.
Not in a bad shape or that I'm dying. I mean, everybody's saying so, but I'm not dying a horrible death right now.
Right.
Dying slowly or anything like that. But
right.
It did put a little blip in the way back far in my mind that hey, do some things a little bit more healthy. Even if it is just getting up and stretching and like doing like 10 push-ups or whatever. I'll take it because then I'll wake up and get out of bed and I'm not going to set any other alarms. I'm not setting any other alarms besides like the ones before 7 a.m.
Yep.
7 a.m. is the cutoff for waking up for me.
Yeah, I just
and it's gonna suck because I'm gonna be up late doing things, but it's like, okay.
Yep, but once I feel like once you can get that down, you figure out that you don't really need to stay up as late as you thought you did, as long as you're getting things done before.
And I can be productive.
Time.
And I can be productive in the hours and the waking hours, rather than wake up, show up to class, and be like tired the entire day.
Right, and not to make it about me, but yeah, man, I've been trying so hard for
it's so hard, man,
so long to just like
props
get
to people
a
who do that.
schedule.
Props to people who do it, especially of the older generation. I don't know how anybody. I mean, I get it because like you can't sleep. It's harder to sleep whenever you get older, but like
I just need to get to bed earlier is my thing.
Yeah,
and then I'll get up fine. I just need to get to bed earlier.
Yeah,
but I just like can't.
There's gonna be.
Which is not an excuse. It's just
Yeah, that is what it is.
Right.
I can't. I'm thinking about like putting away, not putting like away my Xbox, but like putting it up.
Yeah.
Like just like pulling it.
Yeah,
like unplugging it and like wrapping the cords up around it. Just because like, sure, I may be behind on updates, and I'm not kidding when I say I'm real. Like every day, I check the iOS updates, I check the App Store updates, I check Instagram, Twitter, not Facebook, and TikTok. Like in that order, and every day I wake up, that's the way I do it. And
don't look at my phone, man, because you'd be pretty angry.
I'd be so like that's the way I do it. So I think, or even if it is just like getting up and reading the book for a class,
right?
Just something like that, like something that gets your brain started, or just kind of like, hey, you're gonna be doing this for the whole day,
right?
You're gonna be looking at shit like this all day, and you need to know it. And to be honest with you, it's sinking really hard. At least this summer, that like the better I do in school, the better pharmacist I will become. I didn't realize that last year. I was just like, I just need to fucking pass, and that's it. And like all the pharmacists will say that is that you just need to pass. But in reality, the better you do, the better you understand things, the better you'll be able to be a pharmacist and like do the duties that you should be doing.
Right.
So
yeah,
it's but yeah,
you have a clear schedule.
Yeah, I have a clear schedule. It's
great.
laid out for me. I can see it.
Right. Not worried about any extracurricular crazy stuff.
I think I'm still going to do band this semester, I think.
Oh yeah.
We'll see.
Thinking about it.
I'm not registering for the like class as a credit hour just because under that I'm expected to be there every time except for 2 times. Not sure if that's going to be consistent.
Right.
Especially I have like an econ exam on Wednesday or something like that because I have econ on Wednesdays. So, yeah, and it's gonna be nice to have Wednesday nights. Man, it's gonna be bizarre to have daylight.
Yeah,
because like I worked the day. I slept half the daylight and worked the other half all summer, and now I'm gonna be awake during the daylight, and I'm going to be coming home in the daylight.
Right,
which is bizarre.
Right,
like, that's bizarre to me.
It'll be good. I'm sure it'll feel good.
Yeah, and I think, and it definitely will. Even in the winter months. But I think because I didn't buy parking yet, I didn't sign up for parking for the school yet. Still yet. But I know that there's a guaranteed spot like in this other garage, and I'm okay with parking further away. It's not a big deal. But in the instance, what I want to do is I just want to walk to school every day for at least while it's warm out. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like that would be
good.
nice. That would be
Yeah.
my exercise for the day. Is
Right. No, that'd be
walk
good.
to school, and it's
Especially
like a
these-
half. It's like a mile or like a half mile to a mile. I can't tell because my watch is fucked up, but like.
Of course.
But like, because I cracked the little bubble on the bottom. Yeah.
Don't crack the bubble.
Oh, don't crack the bubble.
Don't crack the bubble. No, it's good, man.
So-
I'm happy for you.
We're gonna see where that goes.
Right.
It'd be pretty cool.
Could
if-
crash and burn.
Yeah, it also could crash and burn. And it's going to be a shock. And I did buy at Walmart. There's this smoothie or a shake called Huel, like human fuel, Huel,
Okay.
Huel.
Sounds
And I've
familiar.
heard it before. It's kind of like Soylent. You ever heard of Soylent before?
Yeah,
I know
of
you heard of
course.
Soylent before.
Yeah.
Where it just basically gives your body like the basic nutrients
Right.
That you need.
Right.
And over the summer, I was like, literally, I would plan out what fast food restaurant I'm gonna go to before I go to work. Not
Mhm.
kidding. I'd set time aside just to, because I knew how long it took to sit through a McDonald's line. I knew how long to sit through a Taco Bell line. I knew how long it took to sit through a Rally's line.
Mm-hmm.
I knew how long it took to get into Subway, but I only had that like twice. But like, with this, I bought like 4 shakes. Just try them out just this week.
Oh, okay. I think you're saying at a fast food
No,
restaurant.
no,
Like,
no.
okay.
4 shakes of these like Huel stuff. It's chocolate flavored. Even if it ends up being just like protein shakes later,
yeah.
I have them sitting in my fridge at
Good
home.
breakfast.
Yeah, and it's just gonna be like that's what I'm gonna have because I realized over the summer that was what I realized was that I just want something that gets me what I need to do. Like
Right.
it's just too much. I don't need choice.
On a juice diet.
Yeah, choice is a really bad thing for me right now
Mhm.
because I'm gonna be thinking about it all day. What should I have for lunch?
Right.
What should I be going for dinner? If I just have the same thing every day,
Don't gotta think about
the
it.
only choice I have is what what shirt I'm gonna wear. I
Right.
could wear 2 different, shorts off and on, pants, whatever.
My fridge is actually like a file folder or a file cabinet.
Yeah.
It's just like different
Yeah.
slots.
That would be an interesting, filing cabinet fridge.
Yeah.
That would be an
Like
interesting
drawers,
concept.
like but it's like a pill.
no,
like
not
the
a pill.
Big, the pill things, but it's just drawers.
No, I'm thinking actual like steel filing cabinet.
Oh
That's
yeah,
like a,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
like
yeah,
a,
yeah.
That's like a fridge.
And then you have like bottoms, breakfast, lunch,
Yeah.
dinner.
Hey, not a
Pretty
bad
good
idea.
idea. Hit us up, GE.
Yeah.
Hit us up. Whirlpool.
Hit us up, Elon Musk.
Call me out. Call me
yeah.
out in the crowd.
So I don't know why I've always been I was scared to tell my roommates about that. Don't know why, but it's just like just saying, hey, I'm gonna try and wake up every day at 7 a.m. I don't know why, but that's like such a. I think it's because I'm committing myself to it,
Uh-huh.
and I know I'm not gonna live up to it, but I want to.
Did you sit him down and be like,
Yeah,
guys?
guys. I don't know. It was just like it's a weird thing to. I guess I have no other way to put it is confess. For lack of a better word,
Right.
confess that I want to do this.
I mean, I just wouldn't even have told them, But maybe they'll hold you accountable. Maybe that's what you're going for. I don't know.
I don't think they're gonna hold me accountable. They're gonna be like, well, he said not to wake him up after 7, so
Yeah.
I didn't say that, but
Oh.
I'm not gonna do that. But
You did tell them
As a
never come
backup,
into my room.
yeah. as a backup, I will set alarms, but I'm not
Right.
gonna set alarms before 7.
It's good, man.
So,
It's a good.
what about you? There's my
I really got nothing, man. Everything's been feels so anticlimactic recently. So New York will be a nice pep in my step,
yeah.
which will feel good.
You're gonna be like John Lennon long stepping.
Yeah, exactly.
That picture.
And then I get back and
there's a picture on the screen right there.
yep, you'll see it right there.
Yep.
Not #not.
Not.
Not.
That was like a 2010 joke. Dude.
Not. No, that's from Wayne's World, dude.
Whatever. I
90s.
said a lot like in middle school though.
I probably did too, and I just don't remember because I got a bad brain. Love that band. Yeah, I just got nothing, man. I'm good. Doing good. Not depressed. Not overly happy.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think I'm really looking forward to going to New York. Just excited for that maybe little jaunt, a little juice in my couche.
Yeah. That's
Feel
what I
good.
said.
I'm excited, man. I'm just looking forward to it and looking forward to bringing back some stories. And then it's right into the wedding season. Trying to work.
because it gets busy in the fall.
Yeah, I'm not as busy this year, which partially is kind of nice, but also kind of like
Could
kinda
use
wish
some.
I was.
I'd like to have more.
Please, because I I think over the past couple of days, I've figured out a plan of how much I need to make in the next coming months to be able to then move out next May to LA.
So do you think you're going to take up more at the wedding place, or?
That's what I would like to do, but I don't.
You're going to sit your boss down and you're going to say, I'm going to start
more.
waking up at 7 a.m.
every day.
Every day.
And it's going to be hard, and don't wake me up.
Yeah.
Ever. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get more than I have. I mean, I think I feel comfortable with how many I have, but we'll see. Hopefully I can pick up some more because like right now I have like nothing in December. But like I'm looking to do like 2 or 3 every month, and that's pretty much how it's going to go.
And that basically leaves like 1 weekend open.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah. I'm just
that
saying
doesn't matter to me.
And
Right.
Realistically, that's where it leaves.
Right. Like last October, I was doing 1 every single weekend. And like I think I had a double weekend.
And you did it like all in June too. Like every weekend you had one.
Yeah, maybe. I don't. Yeah, June might.
Don't remember.
I think June was busy. Yeah.
June was busy.
Yeah, but yeah, just trying to get more work in, get more money.
Put that work in.
Out.
Yeah.
But I think I figured it out, and I think I've figured out how to balance it to where it's like,
possible.
If I don't have enough coming in, I know where I can go to get more. I go to my guy. His name's Lenny.
Yeah.
He throws me a couple bucks if I
goes
do
down to the dock,
pull
pull up some cargo boxes away from the shore.
Right.
For you. It's called an offshore account.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they like pull stuff off the shore for you.
Right.
Yeah.
So just figuring that out because the
offshore accountant.
There you go. Because the idea of moving out to LA right now, every time I think about it, is fucking scary.
Yeah, it's just
my God, is it so expensive to live out there? And I'm just factoring in rent right now. Like I'm not even thinking about gas or food or anything like that. Like
you're gonna road trip out there?
I mean, when I move out there, yeah. But
really?
I'm just talking about gas, like while I'm living out there.
Yeah. No, I know.
Not that I'm planning on driving that much.
I think still.
Yeah, it's probably. I think it's down more than that, but it's still quite a bit.
Yeah.
And it'll always be that much.
Like baseline.
And I don't have a good car.
Yeah.
For that.
Mileage.
And that's another thing on my list is my car is fitting to give way any minute, so that could also lead to me not moving out on time if I need to buy a new car.
That's the sound of the car.
Yep, that's kind of what it sounds and feels like. So that's another, it's a lot of stresses.
Yeah,
I'm
stressors.
Fine, whatever.
Yeah,
living day by day.
You're living.
I'm alive. What can I say? But yeah, I just trying to figure it all out and hope that my dreams come true. Speaking of dreams coming true, Gavin, we have a theme song for the Nextdoor Drama segment. And before we talk about that, let me play the theme song that Gavin hasn't even heard. I just made it yesterday. Are you ready for the theme song, Gavin?
So ready.
Here it is. Nextdoor. This week on Nextdoor Drama. I really could have just performed that live now that I'm thinking about it.
I was going to say, it sounded
Kinda
exactly
like
I looked over and you weren't moving your lips.
That's just how I do it, man. I'm that good.
Next week. Next week.
Next week.
Next week. On Nextdoor Drama. Nextdoor Drama.
On Nextdoor Drama. So, guys, in case you don't know, this is the new segment that I just came up with somewhat recently, where I pull
some kooky, quirky
stuff from this app. If you've never heard of it, it's called the Nextdoor app, where people in your neighborhood.
They call it a slap nowadays.
That's true. Where it's a blog for people in your neighborhood, and my neighborhood writes a lot of very funny things. I'm sure most neighborhoods do. And I'll pick a segment from it every week. I pick one blog entry, and there's usually 10,000 comments on each post minimum. And I pick out different speaking parts for Gavin and I, and we read it as a little soap opera, and we set it to music and do some sound effects. This week, this one is called Pokemon Cards. They loved it for a brief second. For a quick second.
They liked it.
I am reading as the part
That's
of...
the sound of the like button.
Right. I'm reading as the part of Kira. Gavin is reading as the part of Patricia. And it's somewhat of a quick one, but both speaking parts are long. Gavin's is exceptionally long. He will be doing a monologue. So I'm pretty much just introing it.
I have it memorized already.
Right. Gavin will read his monologue response, and we'll set it to music. Gavin, I forgot to let you know there's 2 musical changes in here. I will fade my song out pretty quickly, and then once you hear yours fade up, that's when you can start, okay? Don't start before... Here we go. Oh, shit. Let's start that over. I understand kids will be kids. You can't start already. I understand kids will be kids. However, my son is devastated because he had some of his Pokemon cards he has been collecting were taken. Frowny face. Last time he had them out was during a birthday party. And we went to add some cards he found in his room, only to realize the first 10 pages of his halos and rares were missing. I know as a kiddo, I tried to steal a candy at the store, and I learned a lesson. In time, we will be able to rebuild his collection, but we will have to wait a bit to do that after back to school prep, etc. We talked and I explained maybe it was a kiddo who didn't have any or couldn't buy some, but that taking things not yours is still not okay. And that even though we are upset, we forgive whomever it was. So, if your kiddos have outgrown Pokemon and have some laying around, I'm not asking for a handout, but maybe you'd want to sell some? I'd be interested around the 3rd of next month when I get paid.
Man, this is long.
It hurts to think someone you invite could steal from us, but it happens even with the closest of relationships, even family. We can look at each situation as valued lessons. 1. What treasures are we storing up? Earthen worldly things we can't take to heaven, or heavenly treasures of service and being instruments for God's purpose in his life. In this life, and not his, this.
Right.
2. Who do we love more? Things or God? Jesus is the greatest treasure we can have. 3. Who do we trust? What are we trusting in this world? We are to trust God with all our heart, mind, body, and soul. Lean not on our own understanding, and he will guide our paths. We and our children may not understand why things happen to us that break our hearts, but Jesus Christ use it to help us mature in our nature, to learn right from wrong, and understanding that others learn the hard way for some reason or the other. With games having magical creatures and magic being divination in God's eyes, I see the Pokemon incident being a statement of letting them go. Not rebuilding what was removed so that a greater purpose of God matures in life. This in turn allows a greater focus on God. To be a fulfilled desire that things shouldn't replace. When my mom died in December 2008,
Struck by lightning.
There were many pictures stolen from albums at my home. I was furious for years. Over time, as it was revealed to me, those who had taken them, I came to this understanding that they needed to remember her more than me because they weren't around her last years. The guilt of time lost that they can't replace was buried with her. Unresolved issues they wished to say sorry. They had no good memory other than a stolen photo. I smiled and let it go while knowing God works in all of our hearts. The offended and the one who caused the offense. Such is Christ's work on the cross that offers forgiveness of sins to us all born sinners. He forgives, therefore we must also. Amen.
Well, Gavin,
Carson,
What?
I got tense. I got tense there on Nextdoor.
what I mean, did you even think that any of that was coming?
Absolutely not, Carson. That scared the absolute fuck out of me. Whenever you did that the first time, I don't know if you captured on camera, but I jumped.
Yeah.
I jumped. I did not know what the hell that was.
I didn't think it was gonna be that loud. But I'm so happy it was.
Hey, that's okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
That's going to be... Dude, there's already 2 great clips from this episode, and I think that one's got to be it. I already... Because that
And what we have going here in the background is from the 1970s show Neighbors.
Thank you. I think
Of which-
1980.
1980s show.
Yeah, I think so. Could be wrong. Yeah, man. That music is just like... The music I had is like so like...
I have no other...
It was just perfect.
Yeah.
It was great. Because I have this idea I'm going to do an edit where you're reading it and your face kind of like keeps like fading in and out, and like, you know, maybe a picture of Jesus kind of like fades in and fades out.
There you go.
And then like the lightning comes out of nowhere. Oh my god. That was probably my favorite
key change.
one for now.
Neighbors.
Just faded that out.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow, yeah. That I think that
I don't
one
know. This mic might need to be cleaned after this. My hands
okay.
were sweaty.
you're scared. I get it.
I was scared.
That was
She
so
instilled
fucking
this.
funny.
She instilled the fear of Christ in my eyes.
Amen. I'm gonna do an edit with the one from last week.
Yeah, perfect.
Which should be hopefully be out before this episode.
You
But
better
I gotta do one with this one because it's just so funny.
This is insane.
Because this
I can't believe you found this on a local one. Like this
literally, it's
This
so
looks like something that would be fucking just.
dude. I was so amped when I found, because it's crazy because like
Why would
The
you?
part-
Why would you reply this on something
Right,
in
dude.
fucking Nextdoor? You sat down and wrote this this had to be at least like 30 minutes.
it's
of writing.
insane, and it's so funny because like that the first part I read is the blog,
And there's
is the-
spaces. There's
yeah.
space. Like there's enters here. It's
The
not
part-
just all one long paragraph.
Right. The part I read is the blog post entry. That is what the person said. That is the blog post entry. What Gavin read is a comment to that post. Now, I kid you not. There was like maybe 50 comments of different fucking people commenting to this motherfucker, no offense, talking about the Pokemon cards, and they're all repeating the same shit. You need to tell those kids. We need to find those kids. You need to find those kids. You need to find those kids. Those kids told you need to find those kids. You should reach out to those parents. They're all saying the same shit, and then this motherfucker comes out with
she
this
knows how to stand out
crazy
from the crowd.
monologue. I'm gonna keep tabs on this woman.
She's got to have comments
God
somewhere
damn
else.
it.
She's got to have
That's what
comments
I'm
somewhere else.
thinking, right?
She's going to have...
I
she's
think
got
Patricia is going to be a reoccurring character because, God damn it, I love her. And because I was reading...
God bless her, I love her.
When I saw the God part, I was like, ooh, this is good. And then I kept reading down and it says the magic being divination in God's eyes. I was like...
I've never heard divination before.
Oh, really?
Life. Nope. I thought I thought it meant to be like deviation.
I think it's divination, which I don't...
I was expecting deviation.
Yeah, I don't exactly know what it means, but yeah, she literally like gets to the point where she's like, Pokemon is bad because they're magical creatures.
Yeah.
So this is good that your kid has lost some of them. That's what she's saying, which is so insane. I was stoked when I found that. I could not believe.
Yeah, it's autocorrecting
so
to
good.
divination, not divination.
So she probably spelled it. Well, she also said earthen worldly things. I've never heard that. You would say earthly things. You don't need earthly means earthen world, probably. I don't know. Oh, man.
Earthen is made of compressed earth, a pot made of baked or fire clay, or relating to characteristic of the earth or material existence.
Well,
so
she's
material
right.
goods.
She said it right. Earthen worldly things.
Yeah. Material goods. That's basically, she just said material things.
Yeah, just being fancy with it. Yeah,
Listen,
man.
I understand you're writing for a Nextdoor app here, but you don't have to pull out the dictionary for this.
It's just
Patricia.
retired people. It's just retired
It's
people
scared
who do
old
these.
white people. That's all this
Yeah.
app is. But
Right.
I will say that it's funny whenever someone young is like, hey, guys, I don't know if there's any other young parents on here that like for our kids to meet up, but...
You got to say kiddo because
Yeah.
this lady only uses kiddo.
Kiddos.
Which gets on my nerves. But
Oh,
that's
she
just-
does say kiddo.
Oh
my God.
Every comment, she keeps bringing up kiddo. And there was this random lady who was like, hugs to you both. Sorry to hear that.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's like scared old white people,
yeah.
or weird millennial moms.
Did anybody else
White
hear
moms.
that? Did anybody else hear that boom last night at 3:30 in the morning?
None
It
of the
scared
entries
me out of my britches.
None of the entries have been good so far, but there was so fucking an annoying amount of. Did you guys hear those sounds or those gunshots?
Did you hear
guys
the
hear gunshots?
sirens at 2:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
That was weird.
Do you guys know why there's flashing lights over by the Schnooks on Lindenwood? That was what one of the entries is. I have that locked up here in my brain
Thanks.
because that shit just like gets on my nerves so much. And I know that's the LA shit because people always talk about. Did you guys feel that earthquake? Was that an earthquake? That's like our earthquake because like in LA there's gunshots all the time. Fucking boomer. But here, we live in a
Fucking crime
we
city.
live in a predominantly white neighborhood.
Yeah.
Not a great thing, but that's just the way it is. And so when people hear something that sounds like some riffraff,
You get some riffraff coming around these parts. You're gonna be, yeah.
that's why we don't have a Metrolink train here.
Yeah,
And that's not even a joke. That's just the
literally
truth.
the reason.
So
Don't want riffraff coming into the
progressives
truck.
right here, man.
Hey, but they're building a boardwalk over. I'm serious, boardwalk
God.
over on Main Street.
Yeah, man.
True story.
Not
like
sure.
The entire length of
That'll be-
Main Street all the way down.
When I come back to visit, that'll probably not even be
No,
started
nowhere
built
near.
yet. So, I mean, whatever, man. It's just
Hey,
I
bro,
just
you trying to hit up the St. Charles Boardwalk, man?
ready to get out of this town, man. I'm getting real itchy up in here. That was great. That was really fun. People are out of their goddamn mind.
Gourd. You're out of your gourd.
Let's quickly talk about Gary Busey. Let's just want to touch
I
on
had
it.
to look up a picture of him because I do not know.
He looks like a freak. Tim tweeted a picture of him yesterday, and it was real
Oh,
funny.
him.
Yeah, he was in movies. If you can believe it, he was in. Why would he be at a horror convention? We'll get to that in a minute.
Why
Yeah,
would he
man.
not be at a horror convention?
He wasn't in The Hills Have Eyes, even though he should have been. What movies was
He
he
was in Point Break. He was in
Right.
Under Siege, Rookie of the Year, Lethal Weapon, Silver Bullet, the Buddy Holly story.
That was like what he's most well known for.
The
for
Buddy
whatever
Holly story?
reason. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not even. that
Fear
was
and
like
Loathing
a
in
thing.
Las Vegas.
I have seen that. I don't know
Sorry,
which
my-
character he is.
Sorry, I ate huge amounts of burned beans.
Predator 2.
I think I've seen that.
I haven't. He
Uh,
was in Big Wednesday.
He was in Valley of the Wolves, Iraq, 2006.
Oh, here's why he was at a horror convention. He was in The Ginger Dead from 2005.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Or The Last American Hero. That's a horror movie.
He was in
or Bulletproof.
Piranha 3DD.
Wow.
What is that?
A real movie. It's about boobs.
He's really not in any like horror movies that I feel like you would want to
Barbarossa?
meet him for. Like most people at horror conventions, you want to meet because they're in well-known movies.
Silver Bullet, I guess.
Is that a horror movie?
It's a werewolf movie.
Where is that?
1985.
I'm not seeing that. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay, that looks like absolute garbage.
It was terrible. 48 on Rotten Tomato, 4.2 out of 5 on Vudu.
He was in Grown Ups.
6.3. He was?
It says here, 2010, Grown Ups.
No way.
Unless he was like a producer.
Gary Busey in Silver Bullet was Uncle Red.
Uncle Buck?
Yeah. Everett McGill was Reverend Lowe.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck would want I could see like wanting to meet him for something else, but not for that. Now, you know what's so funny about this is I was like, when I saw this get posted for the first time. Okay, so I shouldn't go there just yet. So Gary Busey was arrested for faces sexual offense charges after or during his time of being at the Monster Mania convention in New Jersey, which was this past weekend, right? Or 2 weekends ago? I think it was this past weekend. And it was interesting because when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, I think I just heard recently about like Gary Busey being like a creeper weirdo. But apparently
that was
this is
2 weekends ago.
2 weekends ago.
Last weekend.
Yeah.
Last
so
weekend.
when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, I'm like, yeah, he's a creep. But there is like, I couldn't find any other like charges or like entries of people saying he's a creep at all.
Yeah,
I don't know why
further information was provided by police.
Right. I don't know where I heard that from, but apparently this is like the first time he's been caught doing some weird things. But there's a very like bizarre entry in his Wikipedia that's like talking about like how he's on this medication and like he's on it because like his brain works, like a doctor was like his brain works very weirdly where it's like he just like will act on an impulse like really fast, so he's on this medicine to like counteract that, which was like a very bizarre Wikipedia entry from like the late 90s. And I was like, that's a very bizarre thing to just vaguely have
and
there.
Have on your Wikipedia page publicly.
Yeah. But yeah, this is like his first like creep thing, but I don't know where I heard that like
3 women came forward alleging that he groped and touched them inappropriately during a meet and greet, which is big yikes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That was what it was. That was why he was arrested, because he just probably would not stop groping people.
Because I heard it was like, I thought it was something about like at a hotel.
It probably was, but it was a meet and greet
Right.
in some capacity. It might have been, I'm sitting at a bar, come say hi.
Right. So that made like national news. Like that was big news over the weekend. And what was very interesting is that
Not big enough. I didn't see it. Well, just kidding.
You're stuck.
Honestly,
you've been
probably
studying up on Trump recently.
Yeah. Quite frankly, I have been.
So, a very interesting angle that I have on this, but it's just information from somebody else. So, I watch a podcast, watch and listen, mostly watch because it is more of a show that you watch, is with these 2 guys, Sean Clark and Christopher Nelson. I think I brought it up on this show before.
The Awesome Toss.
What?
Yeah.
It's called The Thing with Two Heads.
The Awesome Toss.
Sure. And it's a horror podcast because I'm a horror fan. Even though I don't give a fuck about Gary Busey.
1996. PG-13.
And Chris Nelson is a makeup effects designer. He is the reason that Suicide Squad won a award. What kind of award was it? What did Suicide Squad win an award for? That people were
Worst
like,
score.
What the fuck? No, they won an award for something like a Grammy or something. It wasn't a Grammy. An Oscar. Is that the word I'm going for? It was an Oscar, I think. For makeup effects design, and that's because of Chris Nelson. He's great. He's done...
Oh, yeah. Academy Award for Best
Academy
Makeup
Award.
and Hairstyling.
Yep. That was Chris. So... and his team, but he's doing the 3 newest Halloween films.
And Giorgio
Keith
Gregorini
bless
and
you.
Alessandro Bertolazzi.
Bless you. So it's a podcast with him, makeup effects designer, and Sean Clark, who is...
They also won a Teen Choice Award.
That's all right.
Okay.
And Sean Clark, who is a big horror nerd and has been going to conventions for a while. Big horror nerd. And has done some like Blu-ray extras for some movies. But his main thing is that he like manages people for horror conventions or conventions in general. And so he was at Monster Mania and had like a bunch of his clients there. Gary Busey not being one of them, but he made a post he made a post on Instagram talking about how like crazy to see is on national TV. He was like,
stock photo.
He's a nut. And he's like, obviously, like, Gary is not my client. This is a terrible thing that happened. I commend the the person who runs Monster Mania for I don't want to read that for swiftly removing Gary and taking care of the situation. But it was just interesting to see him post about it because it's like, it's weird enough for him to see a horror convention reach national news. But yeah, man, Gary Busey's a creep. I'm going to cosplay as him this year. He's like one of the Bogdanov twins that didn't get filler.
Yeah.
Well, should we wrap it up, Gavin? What is this YouTube thing here? That was the... Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck
Add that.
Whatever, dude. I'll do what I want.
Cinedigm. A new paradigm in cinema.
Cinnamon. A new
cinnamon
spice.
crime.
Should we get into what we're listening to and then get the fucking shit out of here?
Yeah.
This was a good fun episode. I like your manic. I like you being manic.
Thanks, man.
When I'm a little low. When I'm feeling a little low.
Man. I appreciate that you like my manic episodes.
You should not take your medicine more often. That's not why you're manic. I'm just making a joke.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm also just kidding. Gavin, would you like me to tell you what I'm listening to, or are you ready to go? All right, I'll go first. So
no, I got it. I'm listening to the 2013 release of Paul McCartney's album New.
Here's the first track.
What the fuck is that? The first track, yeah, Save Us.
Yeah.
This was
Save
me. Save me.
Evanescence.
Yeah. This is a song I listened to in album I listened to in like 7th and 8th grade, and finally got to see him perform it once I was in high school at Busch Stadium.
Right. I'd like to see him live.
Yeah, it was really good. There's a lot of really bad Paul McCartney songs, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, you're going to be surprised by this. One of his most streamed songs of all times is 4 or 5 Seconds, which came out in 2015 with Rihanna and Kanye West, which almost has 1 billion streams on Spotify, which is insane. It's not a good song. I did not like that song. The live version was much better because it did not have Rihanna or Kanye West.
They didn't come out?
They did not come out.
They didn't open up for him?
Yeah, they were the opener, actually. He came out. I'm sorry, Sir Paul McCartney. He is knighted.
Yeah.
So this album has a couple singles, I suppose. I actually know a lot of these lyrics because I'm not kidding when I say I listened to this album like front to back many, 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 many times, especially because I was riding the bus. And you know which kind of bus I was riding, but I'm not going to specify which type of bus it was.
Because there's no reason
There's no reason to.
It's yellow bus.
It was a really big yellow bus. Nothing different about it.
I don't
recall.
I got nothing in my head.
Yeah.
My head is a blank slate.
So I listened to it a lot, and I know a lot of these lyrics. Couple songs I really like on here are Save Us. I like Alligator. I like Queenie Eye. That's one of the singles, and single was New, obviously.
Queenie Eye is that show on Netflix where the...
No, that's Queer Eye. It's Queer Eye.
Sorry.
Oh, shit. Fuck. God damn it. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry. The second half of the album...
here's the second track.
The second half of the album is... Yeah, okay. It's very generic Paul McCartney songs. Can't really recommend the second half of this album, but you know, it's the full album. It's what you get. I've been thinking about listening to it again. I listened to it recently. I was like, okay. It's all right. Monkey. Shock the monkey.
Shock.
Pretty good.
What's the name of the album?
New.
Wow, that is.
And I remember I left a.
Paul McCartney's new album, New.
Man, I remember leaving a cringe comment on this girl's Instagram once.
Let's hear it. I'm ready.
It was basically there was an art museum, and this is the album art.
Okay. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty
for
cool.
2007.
2013.
Sorry, 2013. Not as cool.
Which was almost more than 7 years ago.
Why did I think you said 2007?
No, I don't know. Spaced out. It happens. I commented, hey, that looks like Paul McCartney's new album art.
Mm-hmm. I think I know what art you're talking about too, because
it was just like a tube light. Holy fuck! It was a tube light in the corner of a.
I think I have a picture of me in front of it, or maybe I took a picture of my ex at the time. Well, not ex at the time, but ex now.
Yeah.
In front of it, I know exactly what you're talking about. And then did they respond?
I think they're like, "Oh yeah, it does." And every time I think about it, I cringe about it.
Did you go? Have you heard this song by him yet?
God, it's so loud. Abrasive.
Is it?
That was abrasive.
I couldn't tell.
Abrasive.
Sorry, I had something caught in my throat.
He has to play that music to get rid of his coughs.
Oh, man,
Carson, what do you recommend this week?
It was that easy. Well,
what are you Gary Buseying this week? That's terrible. Don't say that. Don't say that. That's terrible.
Did you
don't say that.
Did you Gary Busey that new movie over the weekend? The Jordan Peele one? Did you Gary Busey that movie?
Nope. Too easy.
Oh, I get it. It took me a second. I am listening to. How do you say this word? Is that how you say fiance? Yeah, it is. You fucking idiot.
Fiance? Were you gonna pronounce like fiance? Finance?
I think I definitely am dyslexic because I read it. When I first saw it, I was like, the fiance, yeah. And then I was like, does it say finance? I am dyslexic for sure. I am listening to the fiance.
Is it the fiance?
The fiance, yeah. By the band The Chariot, which are if you can even just guess that I'd be listening. Hardcore punk band, could say metalcore, could say mathcore. They're right in that sweet spot right where I like them.
Can you give me a sample?
Sure, yeah. Oh, shoot. You know what? I actually was just pulling up one of their songs, and let's cut to the first track on the album.
Yeah, that sounds really good, man.
Hardcore, man. Crazy stuff. This is the band I've always heard of for a long time because they were in that like early 2000s like hardcore, screamo, metalcore era, kind of like Under Oath and stuff like that.
Like 3 Doors Down.
Sure, Superman, whatnot.
I don't mind.
But they were a band I never got into for whatever reason. It wasn't a band my brother listened to, so I never got into them, and that was kind of like
by proxy. That's how that works.
That was how it went when I was younger. But now I'm been listening to them recently, and I've recently got into them, and I really like this album a lot. I wouldn't say I love it. I love certain songs on it, but I can't say the album as a whole I love. But I'm still gonna recommend the whole album. Did I say it was from 2007?
Why does this album is a sentence except for the last two songs?
It's very weird.
What the fuck?
Two dead boys, forgive me, Nashville, the trumpet.
It goes back to back. They faced each other. They drew their swords and shot each other. The deaf policeman heard this noise, then came to kill the two dead boys. Forgive me, Nashville, the trumpet.
Maybe it's a story for another day.
That's stupid.
Very early 2000s thing to do. Back to Back by Drake. No, Back to Back on this album. First song right out the gates. Ooh, boy, it's a smoker, dude. It's such a good fucking song. Right up there on that same level is And Shot Each Other.
Oh, man.
And Shot Each Other is a super good song. Kind of ends a little weird. I like the way it ends, but I wouldn't necessarily say that like I love it. I don't really prefer it to like end that way.
Oh my god.
But I still love the song. Like the beginning like makes up for how fucking good it is.
For how fucking awful it is.
For how fucking terrible it is. I can't remember what the other song was that I really liked. I think maybe the two
Yeah. The
I
two
think
Dead Bundys.
the two Dead Boys was really good. It's just a fun metalcore, hardcore album. Really like it. Starting to really like this band. That's what I'm recommending. Should we get out of here?
I think so.
Now.
I have to be at school in less than 12 hours.
Hey Gavin, why don't you say you roll that outro music?
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait. Did you make this in your spare time? Did you make this? Is this YouTube? Is this on YouTube? Or
I've been making a lot of music recently.
Really? Is that actually what you made?
Yeah, here's another song I made recently.
Well, everybody, thanks for listening to the Text All Kinds podcast, episode 77. Sorry for all the jump scares. We got a lot of those in this episode. Keep watching, keep listening. We'll be here. You'll be listening to us. And Carson, got anything else to say?
I am just why'd you cut the music off? I am just very thankful and happy. I love doing this show with you, Gavin. I always have a lot of fun. Excited to come back from New York and share my stories of triumph.
Decide you're going to come back from New York.
I can't wait to decide that I'm going to come back from New York.
Yeah.
See you later.
Goodbye, bye.